riveting.
Very much, yes.
Oh.
I want to once again apologize. There's a lot of noise going on in the background.
It's okay. They won't hear it. I will. And I'm the only one that will. If I do my job correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you generally do, so there shouldn't be any worry.
Oh. That...
I'm gonna be the mean one.
Last podcast, though, was...
yeah.
Before we get into that, hey guys, welcome. Next 1 out of 4 podcast. Colin's not with us today. He is a busy guy with many things going on.
And the sky is orange for him, so...
Yeah, California and New York swapped weather. So he's experiencing what I normally do around this time of the year. And it's overcast where I am, so that's awesome. It's not. Prefer neither of us be on fire, but at least I know how to handle it.
Yeah, so pretty much hoping for safety of everybody out there, but like, jeez.
Last I heard from him, he said he was doing fine.
That's good. That's good.
Because, I mean, our group is full of hermits that don't go outside, so, like, we're probably gonna be... He's probably
I
fine.
swear to God, though, he'll send us, like, a picture of him in a gas mask. Like, the one with, like, the really long tube nose.
Yeah, he's gotta go for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if he didn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, last podcast episode had many technical issues in that Sony Vegas is a bitch, and for about a week just wouldn't start up. And then I finally got it to start up, and then I start doing the render, and I'm like, alright, let me make sure that it rendered properly. And then Jax's asset, and only Jax's asset, would sometimes just black out and not be there for 30 seconds. And then it would pop back up for 15 and go away for a minute. And then it would pop back up for 5, and then it'd be away for 2 minutes. And I'm like, why?
I'm playing with the light switch, clicking on and off.
Very much fucking Nosferatu shit. I was like, I don't know what's happening, I don't understand it. And what I was gonna do was just take the one I had already rendered, go back to, because I'm using Sony Vegas 20 now instead of set 14, which is what I was using originally.
Okay.
And I was gonna pick up the render I already did, put it in 14 so I didn't have to re-edit anything, and just paste Jax's asset back on it and re-render it.
I had no idea.
Yeah. No, I only complained in VCs about it. I didn't talk about it in
okay,
text,
so we talked about
like,
behind my back about my asset. I get it.
Yeah, pretty much. Why are you causing problems, man?
That's what I do.
Because I found out what the answer was, because I asked Colin about it, and as it turns out, because yours was a GIF.
Oh, yeah.
Or GIF. I don't fucking care how you pronounce it. And he's like, oh no, Sony Vegas, like, because 14 does not have this problem, but apparently 15 and after hates GIFs. They just hate GIFs and don't like it working. Which is also strange, because I've edited at least 2 or 3 podcasts already with this new program, and there has not been an issue until now. So I was like, surely that's not it. So I'm like, let me so I threw yours into Vegas 14 and rendered it, and then I put it in there, and then I re-rendered the whole podcast again, and it's like, no, that was the issue. It's fine now.
So how crunchy is it looking now?
Oh, it looks fine.
Okay.
It looks fine now.
Okay.
If there's a difference, personally, I don't notice it. But I'm also, I don't know, a little bit stupid is the wrong thing. I just want, like, that's the wrong way
Absolutely,
to put it.
that's the wrong way to put it. Take it back.
Alright, yeah, no, I'm taking it back right now. It's the wrong way to put it. My bad, my bad. But if Jax's asset looks different in the last one, and this one too, because I'm not dealing with that again.
No one tell
Just
Fishy
using
if
the
it
new
looks
one.
different. No one comment it. Just let it be.
I mean, it's not like I can do anything about it. It's either it's gonna look a little bit different.
It's gonna be
or
on me. It's gonna be
there.
Jax, go fix your shit, and be like, you right. And then I'm not going to do it because I'm going to forget because I have other things to do and worry about.
It's fine. It's fine. I got it working. Everything's okay. The podcast came out. It was a fun episode.
And first, it's Cersei's first bark for the podcast, everybody.
Let's go. I'll leave that one in, but for the most part, I've been taking them out.
Okay.
If it's irrelevant to the conversation, I'll let Cersei speak. Otherwise, she is silenced.
At this point, she should be right now. She's being bad, but...
Oh, she's very sweet.
She is sweet. She's just being a bad girl this weekend. But...
Oh.
Neither here nor there.
Fair.
So, what have you guys been up to? Because I honestly have not really talked to you guys much. I talked to Kaz like a little bit, but then I was like, Fishy will come on by the time I have to go to bed, and then I left.
See, I've been taking a break from my computer the past week.
Okay.
'Cause I was like, my eyes hurt a little bit. I should stop for like a week, maybe two. I'm not sure if I'm taking, because I'm gonna edit the podcast like as soon as possible, and then just like take probably another week off if I'm feeling it. Because honestly, it's been nice to just relax. And my brother's a fucking menace. Side tangent. I got like I was like, I need things to do while I'm taking this break. And I bought myself a little Pokemon 1000-piece like puzzle. And I was like, okay, this will take me like 3 days. I'll be fine. I finished it in a day and a half.
And
Oops.
I'm the grandma. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's like the one thing I'm like, this is my boomer hobby. I really like puzzles. I will accept it. I'll take the flack for it. I just enjoy doing them, man. And like I get up to go to work and I'm like, oh, there's only a few pieces left. Let me finish it real quick. And I think I finish it. And I'm like all happy and I'm like, yay, my puzzle's done. And my brother comes downstairs and alright, I'm gonna need a picture for what he did. I'm like, yeah, I finished it. Wahoo! And he's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, there's a piece missing in the middle. And I was like, what? And I look, and like, yeah, the piece is gone. And I was like, starting to panic a little bit. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. If that's gone, I'm never gonna find it. Like, there's nothing around here, and I'm panicking. And then he slams this down in front of me. Let me throw it in VC text. This absolute fucking menace. And it's up on screen right now. There it is. This absolute menace. He took the last piece and left me a riddle. So that way I would have to go find it.
I mean, it does make doing puzzles more interesting.
It does. I agree. But like, I looked because of what it says, right? I guess for people that are just listening and not looking at any of the things, I'll read it out loud. Of just look up at the sky to find what you seek, 'cause there it will lie, the last puzzle piece. And I look up, and I look him in the eyes, and then I look slightly to the right, and I see that he has taped the last puzzle piece to the ceiling. And I'm like, you! And he just starts dying. And I was like, why? And he's like, oh, I wanted to make you sweat a little bit. I was like, succeeded! No, fucking... help me!
Yeah, I was about to say, did you ever get the piece down?
Yeah, no, he brought over a fucking stepladder so I could get it myself.
I mean, not a complete menace. He got you the stepladder. My family would have hid the stepladders.
Yeah, no, I would have asked him to get it. Like, if he didn't give me the stepladder, I would have been like, my guy, you're gonna have to get it down, because I'm 5'1", I cannot reach that. I am small.
Just call Kaz over.
But, honestly.
Sorry, I can't. I am far away.
I can't. I am grounded.
I just call, hey, you want to come over? You want to spend so much money to come over for like 2 minutes and then get this off my ceiling? And then I guess we kick you out? That's how
Why
it goes?
would you? Why would you just kick Kaz out for coming all that way? I'd be like, hey, I need you to do this one thing for me, but we're gonna hang out for like a week.
That's the joke, right? That's the end of the joke, is I call her over and go, okay, thanks! And then if I'm an asshole, I kick her out, but I don't. I want to hang out.
Well, you are an asshole, but you're not that kind of asshole.
No. I'm the fun kind, where I just cause slightly just annoying problems.
This is true.
At least I try to be. I was about to fucking say something, and I forgot so quickly. God,
it's been a week, that's for sure.
It's been a week.
for one.
I saw Spider-Verse yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Yo.
It was really good. I want to go watch it again.
That's what I keep
Right?
hearing.
You haven't seen
No,
it?
I don't have time. I don't have time.
It's
If you want, I
very
can
much-
mute and you guys can go back and forth for the audience, and then like I can pop back in.
No.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just talking
Um,
about what I did.
No, I
Fair.
know, but like I know you guys
Very
are
much.
probably excited about the movie. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah. No, I can like just if you are an animation fan, it's worth seeing.
Well,
If you liked the first one, it's worth seeing. If you like movies, it's worth seeing, quite honestly.
if you like breathing, it's worth seeing.
Quite honestly.
If
Okay.
you have, if you are if you suffer from like photosensitive stuff, like flashing images, don't go watch it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, right.
There
Yeah,
is no
that would be
warning
an
at the
issue.
beginning of this movie.
Oh, is there not?
and there is none. It's very beautiful. It's
It's
super
gorgeous,
cool. But for people with photosensitive issues, I think it'll be a big problem. I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
has spoken up about it or if anybody that does suffer from like seizures and all that stuff has talked about it, but I went into the theater and as soon as the movie started, bam, and I was like, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
I would have thought. I mean, I guess you could kind of guess from like looking at the trailer because again, I haven't seen it, and I even know it's supposed to be like super flashy. But like, it's still interesting they didn't have a warning.
One
maybe
of the
they did
character
and I
intro-
did and I missed it, but I didn't see
Maybe
it.
your theater just went nah.
Just
That's
nah.
okay, and they cut it out.
Oh, then my theater got the same issue as well then, because I didn't get anything either. But like, there was one character introduction that like, I was like, my eyes, not hurt, but just, oh god, this is a lot.
It's Spider
Mhm.
Horse, isn't it?
No, not him. It's like, I don't want to say who it is, but just certain... It's the most visually impressive, I think, character introduction. But god, I can imagine if you have, like, photosensitive, like, things, it's gotta, like...
It might
It's
fuck you
gotta
up
be
a little bit.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Gotcha.
might fuck you up a little bit. Okay, I need to... I think she's not... I don't think she can hear me. I need to flame my mom a little bit, because it was me and my brother and my mom, we went to go see it together. And we end the movie, my brother and I are just like, you know, like, oh, that was so good, like, we're having a good time. My mom's like, I yawned a bunch. I might have fallen asleep.
Oh
And
my
we're
god.
like,
Okay.
huh?
Okay. Yes, my parents were not prepared. My brother was very insistent that I go watch it already. I said I was going to wait to go see it with my friends whenever they were free, but he really needed to talk about the fucking movie with me. He's like, "No, I need to show you videos and I need to show you memes and I need to talk about it with you. We're going to go watch it." It's like, "Okay, we'll go watch it."
Okay.
And it was just going to be us two initially, but then he was like, "No, fuck it, let's take mom. No, fuck it, let's take dad. Let's go, all four of us."
Let's take
My
the neighbor's
sister's
dog.
around. My
Let's
sister's
just all
not around
go.
right now, so like it would just be the four of us. So we went to go see it, and I guess he didn't warn them how long this movie would be because he did tell me. So we went in there. First of all, our parents know English, but very, very limited. Only what they need to know to survive.
So they knew the Spanish bits pretty well.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen, those parts were a hit. We loved them. Everyone in the
Nice.
theater when those bits came up, we were like, yeah, yeah. They didn't even put subtitles. It was like, yeah, yeah. We understand. The problem though was because they weren't told how long the movie was gonna be, and their English is a little bit limited. They got kind of lost at some points. They didn't understand certain things, and straight up, there's just a British character in there. They barely understand American English. They could not understand the British English. I could tell they were puzzled. And like towards the end of the movie, they were kind of like what's the word? Restless, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They just wanted to get up. I saw my dad walk out. I saw my mom walk out, and then they came back, and we're like, "Oh shit, okay, they're tired." They walked around, and we got out of the theater, and my mom's like, "That took 3 hours." Like, it wasn't 3 hours. It's like it was 3 hours.
It is the longest American animated film ever made.
Yeah. It felt that long, but in a good way.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
My thing is, like, my mom has a similar issue. Like, English is her second language, right? But like, she knows English at this point. So that's not an excuse for her. So we get to the end, and she's telling us that like she's like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna fall asleep," but I'm like, "Ma, you're telling me that this was boring to you?" She's like, "Yep." I'm like, "This was boring, but those dramas you watch where it's like, but if we don't get our sales up by third quarter, Mr. Johnson won't give me that promotion. You're telling me that is more exciting?" We just started flaming her in the fucking movie theater. So I was like, you
Well, you know what? There is the advantage. There is the advantage that my mom watches anime and she loves animation and she's a lot more open-minded about this stuff. So she was able to keep her attention on the film. She still enjoyed it. My dad, though, as soon as we were leaving the theater and we were in the car ride, my mom's like, "Yeah, your dad. These aren't the movies for your dad. Your dad, you need to put on Elemental or something more Disney." And I was like, you're so right, though. Because he couldn't appreciate that movie. Those aren't the type of movies he vibes with.
Mm-hmm.
Where were the Disney princesses for him? He needs his spider princess.
I'm sure she's out there. There's no way she isn't.
I saw somebody did some, because everybody's like doing Spider-Verse characters on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And one of the ones that
the Spider-Sonas are back.
One of the ones, it wasn't a Sona, but it was like a crossover that I really was like, I'm down with that. Spider Barbie.
Yep, I've seen that one. That
one
awesome.
was sick looking. I was like, yeah, let's go with that. That'd be cool.
Man. Can I just say, like, you mentioned Elemental, and I remembered, oh yeah. I don't mean to be like, who the fuck cares?
No, I don't care either.
It looks nice, like the animation's nice, but it looks so like nothing.
I don't care about it. I'm gonna be frank. I care more about the third Trolls movie than I do this one.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I zoned out. What?
Oh, Elemental, like the new movie from is it Disney Pixar or is it just Disney?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe it's the new Pixar movie.
It's like I don't care. It's like I don't care. Someone made a joke of just like I bet this joke is gonna be somewhere in the movie because it's about how the elements can't mix. Mm-hmm. And someone made a comic of just like elements can mix. It's called chemistry.
Yeah.
And I'm like that is most definitely gonna be in the film. 100%.
We were joking about that actually yesterday because I was in a voice chat as with like Chris and a bunch of other indie guys, and they were like, they do realize that the periodic table, it separates them, but it also like helps make them mix. Also, we're all hoping that they clarify that clouds are not air, they are water.
My hopes are very low, and I'm not gonna go see it. Like, it already takes so much for me to go to the theater. And it's like, something like that, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care about that movie. I'll likely watch it, not in theaters, but I'll likely watch it.
Babysitting?
Maybe, probably. Because I'm not very interested in it. There's just a lot there's other movies going on right now with more interesting topics or more interesting stories going on than whatever Elemental has, which is like a love story kind of between a fire girl, and a water guy.
The red character has fallen in love
with the blue character. I could just watch Pork Soda.
A tale as old as time.
I'll just watch Pork Soda.
You already do.
The silence is deafening.
What do you mean? Like, I already watched it?
What do you mean by that?
I was just teasing. I know. I was just teasing. You're like, I could just go watch it. I'm like, you already do. So
Yeah, you were going to anyway.
It's on the agenda. It is Pride Month, anyways.
oh, it's true.
It is Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Right. 20 minutes in,
20
we haven't
minutes
mentioned
in.
that yet.
We forgot it.
It's technically the Pride Month episode. Let's
Sorry,
go.
when you said 20 minutes in, I was like, no, we're actually 10 days in. But yeah, sure. I wasn't on the same page as you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
It's Pride Month, everybody. And
We did it. Gay time.
the gays. Happy birthday, gays.
Happy birthday, gays.
I messaged, or I didn't message, I think we were in VC and I was like, Cass, did you leave out milk and cookies for the gays tonight?
Oh my god.
I wanted to say something else, but I was like, if I say anything else, I feel like I might accidentally be offensive. I can't be the one that makes the joke.
I forgot.
For gore. It's okay.
What have I been doing for Pride Month? What have you guys been doing for Pride Month?
Surviving.
I got my hair cut, and, confusing people, I guess.
Yeah! Confusing people with haircuts.
That's been great. For the most part, people have been really nice, because I have it short now. Not as short as I draw it in my persona, but, like, short.
Mm-hmm.
And, I did have one customer ask me if I was going to the military, which was strange. and then he's like, "Oh, it'll grow out." And I was like, "Okay, that's okay."
That's gross. You're
Sure.
gross.
Yeah. It's like, come on, man. But everyone else has been like super chill
It
about
looks
it.
good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been interesting. We were making jokes. Like, I've been making so many jokes of what I look like now. I'm like, oh, I look like I solve crimes with a dog and a stoner. Oh, I look like I'm gonna sell you car insurance. Just, I... It's like, I'm aware. Just having a good old time.
Yay. You've been
What's up,
waiting
gay
on
for
this
Pride
for a
Month?
while, so it's like...
I have been. Because I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll cut it for the summer. And then, California decides to be not excruciatingly hot this year, and now I look like an idiot.
No, you look like a smart
So, like-
person who doesn't have to deal with the bullshit that is long hair.
I mean, that too. That's true.
I get in fights with people about that all the time. They're like, I can't cut my hair just because, like, you know, people see my face and they'll think I'm more masculine. I'm like, you keep your hair up in a tight bun every single day and you're worried about people seeing your face. What?
Like, I get that. Like, I can't, like, I need to have a little bit in front.
No, but I mean, they have
Just
all their hair up
different.
in a bun. So you're seeing all of their face
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the point? That was the argument I made to my mom, because she didn't want me to cut it, and then, like, she's like, oh, like, once I did it, she's like, oh, it looks good. And I was like, yeah. But that was one of the arguments. She's like, you could just put it up if it's gonna be hot. And I'm like, yeah, but if I keep it up all the time, then what's the goddamn point?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well just
Cut it.
get rid of it.
Yay.
Yeah. Hi, Percy.
Yeah.
That very tired sigh.
He's gonna start jumping on things and throwing them off so that I could give him food, which I'm not going to because it's not time yet.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say he has zoomies.
Nope, he just wants to eat.
He is just hungry.
And I can't say the H word either, or else he'll think I'm gonna give him food.
It's like that one TikTok of, like, where they have to spell snack.
T-R-E-A.
Or he knows snack.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of taking him on a W-A-L-K.
Okay. Yep. You want to go to the PARK.
Just kidding. We're going to the VET. Goodness. Oh yeah, but I guess back to the Pride Month thing. I guess been ace for a full year now. That's epic.
Yeah.
I always was, but I'm I guess aware of being ace for a full year now.
You're now putting yourself into the circle.
The circle?
Well, before you'd just be like, oh, you guys, like grouping us, being like, you know, out at the gate is like, dude, you're ace. You're in the community too.
It's not like, okay, I have to clarify because that it sounds like, you know, I don't.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's my thing of like, it's not that ace doesn't count, right? Like, of course ace counts. It's just the thing of I don't feel any different.
Yeah.
Well,
so I was like, do I really?
The point isn't that you feel any different. It's just you because of how you identify or your sexuality, being ace, you are included in a community.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean that you feel any different. It's just
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you get a fucking library card. You just got the library card. You can come into the library, but that doesn't mean you're gonna feel any different.
Kaz, you can go to the library without a library card. I'm confused on the analogy.
I meant like checking out a book. And
Okay, yeah.
I can have gay books. Let's go. The gooks, if you will.
See, it's a library card.
I got it. I understand.
I think that analogy makes sense. Sometimes I have good analogies, and other times I don't.
I'm just an asshole. I have to pop holes in bubbles, okay? I'm sorry.
You better be. God.
Okay. If you pop a hole in a bubble, it's not a bubble anymore. It's just gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a destroyer,
Dirty bubble.
okay?
There you go. Destroyer of bubbles. Dark Souls fucking music starts playing.
Hey, they got good music, so I'll take it.
They do. They do.
I really haven't done much of anything for the month besides empty my bank account for my dog. So, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Happy Pride, doggy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nothing more prideful than caring about your dog.
Yeah. No, she's good. She's recovering. She's actually moving around a lot better now. I should probably consider a new vet though.
Yeah, from what you told me, yes, absolutely.
That woman, I question a lot of things because, so my dog Juno, she had a cyst on her back, and with cysts they are sacs. You can't just pop it and then go on with your life. It will refill. You have to remove the sac from it. I already knew this fact, and like I had been told 6 months ago by the vet, oh, she has a cyst, it's nothing bad. And I said, okay, cool, can you guys remove it? And she's like, oh, no, you could take care of it. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it needs like surgery for that kind of procedure. And she's like, no, you can go home and you can just like, you know, empty it and clean it and it'll be fine. That's not how cysts work. But I'm like, fine, whatever. Well, lo and behold, Memorial Day weekend, my dog decides to roll around on it and nasty stuff comes out. So, yeah. So I'm like, great. And I noticed some substance coming out of it. Like, besides it being infected pus, it had some, like, black... I want to keep calling them particles, but that's the wrong term. I'm trying to be as not descriptive of this stuff, but it's still kind of part of the story. It had some black stuff in it that I've never seen be in that kind of stuff. So I was like, And so I went back to the vet. And they're like, oh yeah, she'll need surgery to remove this because you can't just get rid of a cyst without surgery. And I'm talking to the same doctor lady that I talked to 6 months ago, and I'm staring at her like, great. Love that. Thanks. Wish I knew that.
Just wow.
Wish I knew that. And I was like, oh, but hey, she's like, I'm going to flush it out, and, you know, you'll take her home and then bring her back for surgery. And I said, okay. But hey, there's some weird black substance in there that's coming out. Can you tell me what that is? And she goes to flush it out, and she's like, I didn't see anything in there. And I'm like, yeah, but I know I saw this black substance. What do you think it is? And she looks to me, and she looks to my dog. My dog is a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix. So she's got black fur. So this woman looks to me, and she goes, oh, well, your dog is a black dog, so she has black pigment in her skin, so it's probably something from that. No, my dog just has black fur. She's very pale underneath. And I'm staring at her going, okay, pigment, you say. Okay. Fine. Take her to surgery on Thursday. I pick her up, and she goes, oh, yeah, by the way, we found some weird black substance inside when we were doing surgery. And it was like the consistency of caviar. And I was just like, huh. You know, I wish I had told you something about that. Damn.
If only you had been pre-warned. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm like, how is it you have a degree and you're making more money than me?
Just,
So, again, that's just my little rant. And I don't mean to have it on the podcast, but oh my god.
That's fine. I mean, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, also, at my job, I am banned from emailing my, some of my higher-ups because I was emailing them with some problems and they were like, we don't like you emailing us, you email us with too many things that need
Stop
to be fixed.
causing problems.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here going, what am I doing? What am I doing? So it's been a week. So I wish I could be celebrating Pride Month better, but I'm honestly dealing with a lot of bullshit.
That's fair. I'm not doing much to celebrate Pride Month. Like, as much as I joke, like, oh, cut my hair, look like, you know, looking gay for Pride Month. It's like, I'm not really doing much.
Yeah.
It's also like, what do I do? Because honestly, because I know I live in California, oh, it's the bluest state imaginable, everyone's fucking gay here, you know, it's all that stuff. I live in one of the few pockets that's pretty the opposite side. So I'm like, I don't know if I really can do much.
Not sure if it should do much.
Yeah, for your own safety.
Yeah, for your own safety.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, it's because, like, say, for my work, right? Predominantly older people.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, as much as I'll clown on Zoomers for a lot of stuff, they are super cool about the whole gender stuff.
Yep.
Like, about pride and everything. I'm like, you know what? Fuck yeah. You go, young people. Y'all are super cool about that shit. You go, young people. I mean, I'm like fucking 25 now. I can't call myself young. I'm in my mid-20s. But just like, yeah, I'm like,
You're just a 5-year-old adult. You're still little.
yeah, pretty much.
And now to people that are hearing this and you are not able to celebrate, don't stress too much. Make sure you're in a safe place when you get the chance to celebrate and everything, because again, your safety is far more important. But you are seen, you are validated. But we, we understand that not everybody gets to, celebrate, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Celebrate with the homies online.
Yeah.
Do some fun Discord events. Draw some gay people.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, take it from Cass. Draw some gay people.
Someone that lives in a red state.
Yeah.
In a very Hispanic area.
Yeah.
Please celebrate with caution. Be aware of the people around you and the culture, and if that's a safe or responsible or wise thing to do, please.
Because again, we want you guys to be safe. And when you have the time and you feel safe and you feel like you're ready, we're all gonna be happy and excited to welcome you.
We're looking forward to the day you can kiss a nice guy or gal.
Or no one.
Or end
Or
me.
no one.
Or no one. That's true.
I don't want to kiss no one.
Fair enough.
Jax, you don't have to kiss anybody. No one's forcing you.
I don't wanna.
I'm forcing you.
Nobody's forcing you to kiss anybody.
Imagine being lewd and holding someone's hand.
Ugh. Oh, gross.
Lewd. The only hand in your hand should be that of the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean?
But I have two hands.
True.
I have
The other
two
one's for
hands.
Jesus.
Ah, okay.
One for Jesus and one for the Holy Spirit.
Jesus was fruity.
Guys, you can't hold Jesus' hands. Because he doesn't have any to spare. They're both nailed down.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, right. I don't want to get stabbed. He's kind of got a little thing in there. I don't want to get tinnitus.
Depends on what interpretation, because well, not interpretation, just this is just me talking artistically, not religiously. Fuck, I wish I could remember which painter it was, but would depict Jesus, like, when he was nailed to the cross. Instead of it being through the palms, it was through the wrist, because he knew that that would be the only way the body could be able to be held up and not just completely fall.
See, I always wondered that.
Through the wrist.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So other depictions, they have him, like, with, like, through the palm, and that wouldn't make sense. The only way it would make sense if it was through the wrist. And I hate myself for not being able to remember what painter this was. But yeah, now it is my headcanon that it was through the wrist because of that painting.
My headcanon.
My headcanon.
My Bible headcanon.
That is a thing!
I know. The whole
That is most definitely a
Bible
thing.
is... I'm not gonna go too much into it, but...
No, like, there is Christianity and religious people, and then there's Bible fandom, and Bible fandom is so different.
I've heard tales of Bible fandom. I dare not venture in, but I've heard the rumors.
It's so interesting. But anyways, art. I like
Well,
it.
That's what we get into for
On
Pride
the-
Month Bible fandom.
on the premise of Pride Month and Jesus, one of the things I had heard, I don't know how true it is, but, like, I can almost believe it, is, and I think I've already told you guys this, but I had heard that, the depiction that we know of as Jesus, you know, the pale skin and the long brown hair and blah, 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 you know, became famous because of Da Vinci. But
Yes!
there are things saying that Da Vinci was actually painting his lover at the time, and the Pope showed up, and the Pope said, "Who is that?" And Da Vinci is over here sweating hard, and he goes, "Jesus?" And everybody goes, "Oh, it's Jesus!" So we could be praising a Da Vinci's gay lover as
Yep.
the
Now
depiction.
that is a plot twist.
Yeah.
Well, it's
There's-
because back then, it's like, relationships.
Gay people didn't.
Yeah, that it was kind of very, very flexible. It wasn't just strictly to women or just strictly to men. It was like whoever the fuck you wanted. And then the Catholic Church happened, and they were jackasses and party poopers.
Party poopers.
They were, because orgies were fine until the Catholic Church said no orgies.
I guarantee it's because one priest got turned away and he's like, "Well, we're not allowed to have sex. No one's allowed to have sex. No one can have sex." And it's like, okay, dude.
All right.
That's
Look,
the origin.
Look,
of,
I will say
the
that.
whole-
I will fucking say that as an ex-Catholic, and I have listened to some shit to where I'm going,
Oh yeah, I went through confirmation. Technically, I'm still Catholic, but I don't practice it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did too.
Okay, cool. We're all in that.
I just don't do anything.
I don't either.
My one side of my family does not know that we're not actively doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll be on a phone call with them. They're like, "Do you still pray every night?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." That was a lie when I was 5. That's a lie when I'm 25. Nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lie when you're at Heaven's Gate and they're like, did you pray every night? And you're like, yes.
I'll look at him and be like, you know the answer. You were listening.
But they really don't.
You ever...
They're just going off
Don't
of
ask.
Scout's
It's like,
honor.
don't ask me, you know.
No, you double down. You go. You look at him and you go, okay, what did I pray for?
I prayed
If you
for
heard my prayers, you would know.
Where's my pony?
What?
Where's my pony?
Where's my pony?
You prayed for a
God.
pony.
I think I actually did that once. It wasn't a pony. But I think I wanted some sort of toy, and, like, I did the whole thing that I saw on TV where you're supposed to say your prayers out loud and be knelt against, like, the bed and everything, because I saw it on TV, and I thought, oh, well, miracles happen on the TV, so maybe that's how, you know, he actually hears you, because when I pray in church, he doesn't listen. So maybe if I say it out loud in my bedroom, he'll be listening. My mom got so mad because I was literally just asking him for things, and she came in and she's like, he's not Santa. Stop asking him for shit. And I just went, but then why do we pray? And she's like, so we can pray for him to protect our families and love them. And I'm like, isn't that asking? I got grounded.
Yeah, I bet you did. That sounds right. I have the mental image of you asking for stuff, and it's the Lilo and Stitch scene where she's like, give me an angel.
You know
I
what?
just want
You
to get-"
know
and then
what?
it's hard cut to Stitch.
You know what? Something like that, but it was probably something stupid, like I want an easy bake oven.
Just get an air fryer.
They didn't have air fryers in the fucking early 90s, fishy.
I keep forgetting that that's when you grew up. Just oh man, you're from ancient
Shut up! I'm done. God, I know we haven't talked in a while, man. Could you do me a favor and smite?
He's tried. He's failed so many times. We've been over this. Oh, I just peaked my mic so badly.
Oh, mine's all peaked all over the place, but holy shit, I forgot about that.
I was like, are you really? He's failed so many times.
He's over here, like, staring at me like, bitch, I am not a miracle worker. I don't know what she is.
A fish.
You ask for the smiting and he's like, listen, man. I've tried. It's not working
Like,
out.
I even went to Zeus. He can't even do it. Shit. No lightning bolts.
No one can.
This is off topic, but I want to tell Jax that this happened.
Oh no, I fear. What's up?
So last night, we were in a VC, we were chilling. I was with John and Colin.
Okay.
And randomly, I hear like loud bangs outside of my door, right?
Oh, right, you told me about that.
And
Like
at
your
first-
your house door or your bedroom door?
bedroom door.
Okay.
So, well, bedroom door that is also leads to outside the house. So, I thought they were fireworks, and then they got closer, and there was no echo. These were not fireworks. They were gunshots, straight up,
Oh shit.
right outside my door. So I get up and I go to the living room where my mom was at just a few minutes ago. And she wasn't there. She literally also heard the shots and got up and turned off the lights as soon as she did. And we go over to her room because she has like a monitor set up. We have cameras outside of our house. And we're looking through all the footage to see if we can find where the hell that came from. Turns out a pickup truck just drove down the street. And we
Was it
believe
the exhaust?
No. So we believe it was what's it called? The passenger?
Mm-hmm.
Because the driver didn't have the windows down. It was the passenger. It was gunshots.
Okay.
We saw it drive by, heard the bop bop bop, and but we didn't hear it hit anything or shatter anything or break anything. So we're very certain that they shot at the air and then drove away.
Jeez.
Right in front of our house.
Just Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you guys
Yeah.
also didn't step outside, like, after, them leaving, because, again, those bullets still have to come down, and a lot of people get hurt
Yep.
that way, too.
Well, no shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Well,
No shit. Like, okay.
Right, but a lot of people, they go outside, and then they get hit by the bullets.
Yeah. Gravity.
Yes.
I've played Minecraft. I understand how it
I
works.
play Minecraft. Look, my mother comes from Mexico, and I know I shouldn't even be looking out my window if I hear gunshots. Why the hell would I do that? But yeehaw state, everybody. Happy Pride.
See, I was gonna make that joke, but I was like, do I, as the non-Texan here, can I even say that? I'm just going Texas moment.
Yes, you can make that. I don't see how that would offend anybody.
I don't know, man.
It is just a truth. It is a truth.
It's accurate.
I just thought I'd mention it because this is the first time this has ever happened. We never had stuff like this in our neighborhood.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I'm glad you guys were safe, though, and they left, but still scary.
Mm-hmm. A thought did cross my mind, though, of like, what if I was out there and I got shot in the knee or something? Like, what would I do? Do I have an excuse? Can I... I was
okay,
like,
wait, what do you mean excuse?
I was like, can I be excused so that I can have an extension on my work? Because I got shot.
That's... Listen, I know you're not gonna believe me, but I've been shot. Do you think I could take an extra week or two of my shots for Ed's World?
Like, you're not gonna believe this.
And then Matt
Hey,
goes
real
America moment.
I was just gonna say! Like, hey, Matt, a little bit of an American moment here. I got shot. Could I get an extension?
Hey, Matt, I'm currently bleeding out. Shot's gonna be a little bit late.
Is that cool? Is that cool? Because, like, it crossed my mind for a little bit, and then afterwards I realized how fucked up that was.
No, I think about that sometimes too, of just like, what if like something happens on my way to work, or if I just get really sick or something, and I just call my boss, and I'm like, listen, not gonna make it in today. Some guy was getting a little quirky on the road, shot my leg.
Fishy, you literally got hit by a car and did this.
Yeah. And you still
You
went
got
in.
hit by a car.
You still
and
went to
in.
class.
This is not a hypothetical. You went through this.
I don't even have defense. I'm like trying, and I'm like, shit. Shit, they're right. Well, this is like, you know, like if I was shot in the knee or in like the leg, like I'd obviously go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one, it's like, you know there's an injury there. It was where I was hit. I was like...
You were bleeding
still
from
walk,
the
I'm
goddamn chin, and you didn't have a clue.
No, I had no clue.
Yeah.
But also, it was tiny. It looked like I fell off a bike more than I, like, got hit by a car.
Fishy.
Which is why I was like, I'm good. Yeah.
Humans have this defense mechanism they go through when they go through an immediate traumatic thing. You could be shot in the leg and not even fucking realize it, and knowing your sorry ass, you're going to still be walking around with a fucking bullet in your knee, just like, I don't know what happened. Your leg's just profusely bleeding.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
And even then, you'll just message your cousin, can I have a band-aid?
Fishy. I'm sorry, man, but...
I'll wait.
You are detailing the exact note. Because my mom would be at work and my brother wouldn't have a way to get to me, so I would have to message my cousin and be like, hey, man.
Yeah. No, I know.
Crazy thing happened.
I know.
It's like, I don't have a defense for this. Shit.
And then while you're waiting for your cousin, we'll get messages.
No, I've thought about it, that if I, like, just wake up in a hospital and it's been, like, 3 weeks or just a long time, I will just, the first thing I will do is take a selfie of me in the hospital bed and send it in the beginning in the friend chat and just go, I lived, bitch.
Yeah, but Fishy, that's you being in the hospital and waking up. I'm talking about you got shot and then you're like, oh shit, I should go to the hospital. And then you're waiting on your cousin because no one else is taking you. And you're just like, I might as well just tell them, hey guys, don't be mad. I got shot.
I won't open up with Don't Be Mad, not this time. Because context, when I got hit by a car initially, I went to class, and then afterwards, because we had a big page come out for Beginning and the Friend, all of the crew was just hanging out, and I hopped into call, and I went, hey guys, and they're like, hey! And then I'm like, so don't be mad. Because my brain was like, if I tell them I went to class, they're gonna be mad. Not that I got hit by a car, but that my dumbass still went to class anyway.
You went to class after we talked, Fishy.
No, I went both times. I went to 2 classes that day.
That's right. You told us about the first class. I got mad at you and I said, don't you fucking dare go to the second class. And what did you do?
Class. And I was in the second one. I was like, oh, I was like, I can't tell, because, I was fresh off getting hit by a car. I don't know how... I know I wasn't subtle, because you already knew, but I can't remember how I said it, of just like, unrelated, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later.
Unrelated. I gotta head out.
Unrelated. My class starts soon. Not that I'm going, but I'm gonna.
No, the way you weaseled out of it is, I gotta go talk to my cousin and see if I can get, them to look over me.
That's what
You pretty much were talking about that you were going back to your dorm to get your cousin or your whatever apartment or whatever, and your cousin was gonna look over you. That is what you told me, and then you went, I went to class, and I'm sitting here staring at my phone. And you know exactly the stare I had for you, my man.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is, be better than me. If you get hurt, like, do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
More than I did at the time, which was to get up and immediately go to class. Be better than me. But I mean, also, like, it could have been a lot worse, is what I recognize, of, like, because it was at a stop sign, they had slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
And if they had not slowed down, I would have been in much worse shape. So I'm lucky on that part. Because I have the luck of, bad things will happen, but in the best how do I put it? It's like, a bad thing will happen, but, like, the best case scenario for that bad thing happening.
Yeah.
That tends to be my luck.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, because I for all the things that have happened to me, I should be so much more physically fucked up. But I'm good.
Hooray.
Hooray! The scars it left aren't physical. Wahoo!
I didn't like that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
What else? We hopped around a few topics. And I don't remember where we started.
We were talking about animation at the beginning, I think. Just movies. Just what we've been doing recently in Pride Month. Animation Pride. That's the episode.
Animation Pride. Eddsworld!
Animation Pride.
So,
Eddsworld!
that is the thing I was doing. All of the month prior and a little bit before that, I was preparing the stuff for the Pride Month post for Eddsworld. And it's going great so far. They're still being uploaded.
Wait, the comic will be up by the time this episode comes
out. My god, the comic! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Okay, what's really funny is that comic... Well, okay, So that comic was not planned to be scheduled for this month. Like, that wasn't planned. Like, it was just going to be a comic to be posted at any time, right? But it is so fitting that it got posted, or that it will be posted for Pride Month because of the topic.
It's... Oh my god.
I asked our co-director Andy. I was like, "Hey, so when's this comic coming out?" And he's like, "Oh, let me double check." And I was like, "I'm pretty sure it's during Pride Month." He's like, "Are you sure?" And then his eyes widened and he went, "Oh my god."
Let's go.
So that'll be great. Tomorrow, Sunday, it'll be up. I'm excited and both scared for the reactions people have.
I still have the image of just the who's making Eddsworld gay? You! I love replying to shit that you do with that image.
I hope you do that for this too. Who's
It's
making Eddsworld
fantastic.
gay? Boy, it was already gay. It was already fruity.
Little bit of fruit. Little fruity.
What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Just Pride posts are doing good, and I'm happy people are liking them. And I'm excited to see that comic go up and the reaction people will have.
It's gonna be great. People are gonna like it. I know they will.
I hope so.
If they don't, they're just not fun.
Yeah. Jax, you're a little out of the loop, but it's okay. You will find out tomorrow.
You'll-
Oh,
You'll
I'm
see it
sure. I'm
tomorrow.
sure.
You will see it tomorrow.
It's funny.
Yep, I definitely look forward to it.
What else? I guess if you haven't seen it, watch Gen Loss.
Watch Generation Loss. If you
Watch
like
Generation Loss.
If you like horror, analog horror, and comedy, watch analog.
And Charlie Slimesicle.
And Charlie Slimesicle.
And look, as
and
a
Germa!
giant Charlie Slimesicle. And Germa!
And Germa!
And Germa! As a fan of both Charlie Slimesicle and Germa, I'm pretty happy. Just, God, it's so good.
I need to rewatch it.
Me too. I'm enjoying watching the behind the scenes stuff because like I enjoy the show like I already enjoyed the show a bunch, and then just I'm one of those people that really does enjoy looking at behind the scenes shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I'm eating good when it comes to content and learning this isn't spoilers, I guess, but for those that don't know and aren't following his Twitter, after the first show, as it turns out, some of the wires got messed up, and it burned Rampu got 2nd-degree burns on the back of his neck, and he's like, I'm good. Still gonna do the other streams. And it's like, I have no room to tell him not to.
No, you don't.
But at the same, I have absolutely no room to talk.
It is just almost it's the fact that the whole not the whole message, but part of the message of Generation Laws is that for the sake of entertainment, the show must go on, and that could be very damaging. Rambu themselves did that exact same thing, like at the first episode, like from
Halfway, yeah, it's like the halfway mark is when he starts having the 2nd-degree burns.
Mhm.
That stream was like 2 hours long.
I think so.
It was a long stream. Just, ugh. Like, again, I would do the same thing. I have absolutely no room to talk, but I can still be horrified for him. Just,
Oh, Rambu, my beloved.
Oh, Rambu. Oh, we're at an hour.
Whoa!
We made it.
Hooray!
Hooray.
We learned so much today.
We were increasingly prideful.
We could have been a little more prideful. I don't know. It could have been a little gayer.
It could have been gayer.
You know what? You know what? Maybe some of the editing could make it a little gayer.
Oh, you want me to just throw some gay shit on screen?
Yeah.
Alright, I already know what I'm doing for the joke. Alright, editor me, pull up Cass's Tumblr.
Oh. No.
What? You wanted it to be gayer?
Well, yeah, but not at my
The monkey's
expense.
paw goes up one finger.
No, not my Tumblr. Ah.
I just imagine
pause.
like the little chibi Sona of Kaz like trying to cover up the Tumblr that is like scrolling across the screen. No.
Close your eyes. Don't look at it.
Don't let your children see it! Robbie Rotten.
I was just gonna say that maybe just put like little flags on the screen. Maybe put our little flags next to our little icons or something. I don't know.
I can do that. I don't remember. I'm gonna need everyone to send me their flags again, because I think I have them downloaded, but I do not remember which one goes to which, and I know some overlap. I can just look at the previous episode. Wait a minute. I can look at last.
See, what I
year's.
would
We did the same
say
thing last year.
is to put up the Trevor Project, and if anybody has any money spare, donate to them.
Do that.
Donate to the Trevor Project.
Like, that's a great way
Help them.
to help it. And you know what? You don't have to only do it in Pride Month.
No, you don't.
True. Help them gay kids.
So, that would be my suggestion.
Yes.
You could also go to backalleyshop.com
Oh my God.
/thought.
Support gay creators. There's
Support the gay creators.
There
There
are
are the
gay-
indie community. There are
Yep.
a ton. I will send them to Fishy, and here, Fishy, roll quickly through all these indie animation projects in the works. Look at them. They're amazing. They're gay creators and gay
Wow.
characters. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go!
Now I have to go find you that stuff.
Yeah, shit. I'll get to the end of, like, what is it, editing this, and I'll just be like, Jax, please, how many, which ones, please?
Let's support.
Oh, there's too many of them. Too many gays.
Oh,
Oh no, there's too many.
God.
They're overflowing.
Ah! Ah! Drowning in fruit cups.
Fruit cups.
I prefer fruit by the foot, but yeah.
Oh, I love
Fruit
by the
cups
foot.
sounds cuter.
They took away my colored by the foot. I'm pissed.
So what? They're just black and white now? What does that mean?
Color by the foot is the rainbow one. It's been gone for years. It's just berry tie-dye and strawberry now,
Oh.
which is boring. They're fine.
I just thought
but
you meant
give
like
me
they
my
took
rainbow.
the color out of it and it was just like black and white like they did
No,
with the
no.
fucking Skittles.
What? They did that?
They've
with
been
Skittles?
doing it with Skittles for like the past 5 years.
What?
Skittles is like, we won't be having colors on our Skittles for Pride Month because you guys are all the colors in the world or shit like that. And I'm like, shut up, corporation.
You have missed the mark so entirely.
They do-
It's kind of impressive. You didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, no, go
Skittles
look it
are
up.
like Skittles are the perfect candy for Pride Month because they're rainbow and they're
Taste
fruity.
the rainbow.
I know,
Taste
but
the
they're like, you guys are the real rainbow this month.
You
They've been doing that for 5 years. About.
you couldn't be more wrong. This is the worst.
I am so surprised you guys do not know that. Because like the first
I
time they did it,
know.
everybody was like, "What the fuck, Skittles?"
I'll be real. I've lessened the amount of candy I've been eating over the past few years. So
Oh.
like,
That's good.
no, I don't really know. Yeah, it's good. It's been helping. I've been eating.
I
better.
think they're not even like
But at
black
the
and
same
white.
time-
I think they're like grayscaled. Actually,
Oh
no, I
my
lied. I
God.
lied. It's even worse. They're all white.
Oh no!
That's even
the worst
worse.
thing they could have done. That is
And the grayscale would have at least been like, okay. No, they're all
Okay.
white, so now you don't know what the fucking flavor is.
terrible job, super shit. No one's ever done worse than that. Jesus.
So that's what we're
Christ.
ending
All
on is
white.
goddamn Skittles.
Just Skittles. What the fuck? Yeah, we can end on
It's like
that, I guess.
it's like accidentally homophobic.
It's so accidentally homophobic.
You took the gay out of the gayest candy.
I can't. That's so fucking.
Yep.
It's really funny.
I really thought you guys knew about that.
No,
I had no clue. My head is in my hands. Dude.
I can hear it.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
That's really funny.
happy Pride Month. 1 out of 4.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Thanks for
Pride.
watching, guys. Oh my god.